Hi, this is Dr. Liz with Hypnotize Me, the podcast about hypnosis, transformation, and healing. In today's episode, I'm going to talk about mindful eating and do a hypnosis for mindful eating. A couple of episodes ago, I promised that to you guys, so I want to fulfill that promise. I had talked some about mindful eating in episode 20. Episode 20 is, does hypnosis for weight loss work? And believe me, that's a popular episode, right? It gets a lot of listens because we do live in a culture obsessed with weight loss. So go give that one a listen if you're interested in seeing that there are alternatives to dieting. That could have been an alternative title to that episode, Alternatives to Dieting. So anyway, it's a good one. What I wanted to do today is talk a little bit more about mindful eating. So there are several books that you could pick up on mindful eating. Janine Roth is an author that writes a lot about it. She writes Women, Food, and God, which is an excellent book. There's Eating in the Light of the Moon, which is an excellent book. There's Michelle May and Margaret Fletcher who write Eat What You Love, Love What You Eat with Diabetes, a mindful eating program for thriving with pre-diabetes or diabetes. So if you're in that range, then you can pick that one up. Really what mindful eating focuses on is a couple of things, right? It's really tuning into your body to see what it needs. It's breaking out of that like restrict cycle. It's breaking out of overeating, okay? It's breaking out of restrictive eating, meaning like you can only eat this and that and only at certain hours of the day and only if you work out can you have this. It's breaking out of that. And it's also breaking out of the eat, repent, repeat cycle. So that's more like eating and binging and then repenting and going, oh my God, why did I do that? And now I got to exercise all this off and then repeating that whole cycle. Okay? And it's going more towards instinctive eating. Like, what does my body need? Let me check in with it. Let me sit down at a table to eat. And then check in with my hunger level, check in with my fullness level, not let it get into the extremes too much, so not too hungry and not too full, not like cleaning my plate, right? Like that's not necessary here. It's like, okay, if you're full, then you put those leftovers away. It also focuses on checking in with what do you want, like recognizing what you're hungry for helps you make good choices, and what do I need? So balance, variety, and moderation to decide what to eat. So balance is really balancing your eating for nourishment for your body and eating for enjoyment with a sustainable, healthy lifestyle. Okay, so we're not just going hog wild here, eating like just sugar and sweets all day. Okay, we're really saying, okay, what is good nutrition for me? What feels good? And what is a sustainable, healthy lifestyle? So sometimes you do need treats, right? Sometimes you do need something sweet. Like that is eating for enjoyment, and that's okay. So the mindful eating movement really talks about that's okay, which is a radical concept for people. To eat for enjoyment is okay, but let's not like overdo it. Like really tune into your body and see, is it also getting nourishment? Variety, eating a variety of foods to meet your nutritional requirements is important. And then moderation. So when your goal is to feel good after eating, you're more likely to eat wisely and moderately. Okay, right? When your goal is to feel good after eating, to not feel shame, to not feel like you have to punish yourself, to not feel like you have done something wrong, to feel good about your eating. Like that's a worthy goal for anyone. I don't know what percentage of women feel good after eating in the US, like really, or any developed country right now. Like it's really spreading to all kinds of countries, the like thin craze. So those are really the goals of the mindful eating hypnosis. Okay, so let's jump into it because I really just wanted to do a brief intro here about what mindful eating is before we go into the hypnosis. So all of those resources will be in the show notes. You could check out those books from the website. The hypnosis today is a really brief one, so it's not your full length, like 20-minute hypnosis. It is more like we're going to run it right around 10 minutes or so. so that it's something you can listen to and do pretty briefly and see the effectiveness of that in your life. It's supportive for you. I like to give freebies out on my shows from time to time, free hypnosis. People love them. They get downloaded a lot. So I hope they're really helpful, and my plan is to continue to do that. So this is a brief one. I'm going to say this because I found that this is what I tend to do. Okay, so all these hypnosis files have, like, if you're operating heavy machinery or you're driving a car, don't listen to the hypnosis, right? And that is a full hypnosis. Those are the most effective. But what I find is that you can skip that relaxation if you just want to hear the words and get them into your mind. I used to listen to some while I ran. I loved those. I would just skip the relaxation part, like, honestly. Okay, so so you're welcome to do that. You're welcome to skip the relaxation part. Just hit fast forward on whatever player you're listening to this on, your phone or the website or whatever. You should be in a place that you feel safe, though. Okay, so the kids can be running around. You're at home. You can be on the couch and listening to this, or doing the dishes or something if you want to listen to it. You can still get some benefit from it. You get more benefit when you can really relax and go deeply into a relaxed state, like, absolutely. But can you get some benefit from listening to this without doing that relaxation part? Yeah, of course you can. You start to get the words in your mind, and you start to repeat those words to yourself when you need them, and they can come back to you before you sit down and eat, or when you're prepping your food for the day, or whenever that is for you. Okay? So the gong is going to sound, and we're going to get started. Here we go. So just simply relax your body. Whether you're sitting or lying down, just quickly scan the body for any areas of tension and let those areas soften. You can let your breath slow. And for a moment, just imagine a wave of relaxation that starts above your head and spreads all the way down your body beyond your feet. And let this wave of relaxation help your body go into a more relaxed state. You can let your jaw release, the tongue come off the roof of your mouth, and the skin around your eyes soften. You can even let your scalp soften as you feel yourself drifting into relaxation and allowing your body to do this. And now let's think the word relax as you exhale, knowing with each exhalation you can go deeper into relaxation. You also have the option to experience this process and remain in a light trance, listening to each word, knowing that either way is okay. Either way will help you affect change in your life for the better. You can allow yourself to to feel pleased with your relaxation. And also pleased with your decision to listen to something that will help you change your life. Even this small decision can affect vast changes in the way that you see food and nutrition and health, and the way that you feel about yourself and your eating, the way that you take care of yourself. You'll begin to feel better and better about food and your food choices. And eating will gently become a pleasurable process for you, one that you know is fueling your body for health and nutrition. As well as fuel your sense of eating as something that's okay to enjoy, that's okay to take pleasure in, whether you're eating by yourself, with your family, or with friends, or loved ones. Before you decide what to eat, you'll check in with your body and see where it is on the hunger-fullness scale. From this, you'll decide whether you need a smaller meal, a medium, or a larger meal. And over time, you'll begin to feed your body right there when it needs it, not letting yourself get too hungry or too full. Whenever possible, after you check in with your body, you'll prepare a meal that feeds your body well and gives it just what it needs. Let your body tell you how much nutrition it needs, because our bodies are intuitive. And over time, it will be easier and easier for you to listen to yours. You'll feed yourself only what you need for energy and health, and then you'll simply stop. As you imagine this, let your mind wander and just enjoy the peacefulness of this thought that you can become an intuitive eater, that we are born intuitive eaters, and it's a state that you can easily get back to. You'll now choose portions that are appropriate and no longer have the desire to clean your plate unless your body truly needs that amount of nutrition. You'll eat just until you're satisfied, checking in with where your body is in terms of hunger and fullness. You'll take your time eating whenever possible, and you will enjoy and appreciate the textures and taste of the food that you've prepared for yourself or that's been prepared for you. You'll find healthy ways to soothe yourself. And from this point forward, you'll see food as a tool to assist you in caring for your body. And healthy foods is something you enjoy, knowing you're creating health on many different levels. And as you release old habits, you'll feel energetic. You may sleep better. And you'll intuitively prefer this new manner of living and eating. It will feel good to you. It will feel healthy. And you'll naturally begin to tune out messages about food and eating that don't fit your intuitive mindset. You'll know that you're on a path to health and to feeling good about yourself. You'll know that you're worthy of caring for yourself, that you're secure and significant, that your life has purpose and meaning here on this planet. You'll create health each and every day. You'll be able to create your own vision and become who you want to be each and every day. If you're listening to this, as you're relaxed, in a moment I'm going to count from 5 to 1. And when you reach 1, you'll be able to bring yourself back to your surroundings, ground, and continue about your day. Five, 4, 3, 2, take a deeper inhale and exhale, and bring yourself back to awareness. And 1, gently stretch your feet out like the roots of a tree and your hands out like its branches. Feeling good, aware, alert, and knowing that you're making positive changes in your life. If you like this episode, do me a favor and rate, review, and subscribe on whatever player you like, or even better, tell a friend so that more and more people learn about hypnosis and how it can be helpful for them. If you want to know more about me, head over to drlizhypnosis.com. That's DRLIZ hypnosis.com. You can see the downloads and see if there's one that's helpful for your life. Or you could also join the newsletter and get a couple of free files, as well as lots of good content. I've written a newsletter for well over 10 years. Go ahead and subscribe and join the rest of the world. All right, people, have a wonderful week.